Sterling Hawkrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard. Line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch him work, watch him hate, watch him lurk, can't relate. Watch his skirt out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murk.
Hey, we gotta get this stop here, D. Kill. Hey. 19.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
He's brought
something to watch here in week 1 of the season. Tackling, because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Well, they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
12. Slam. Hey, switch gears. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
So don't say nothing.
Here's Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
45's the mic.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
SOS. Check 13. Check. Go. Crouch.
They'll run on first down. It's Austin. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Gain of 12.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
On first down, it's Carson. Room here to run. run. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, 30 yards. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Check your hot read.
They begin with a quick throw out left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the slant. Check 26.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Mike 27. Yeah. You don't want none. Base. Hey, check Mike 27.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive.
Oh, they're on it too quickly back there, and it's blocked. And they end up with a football at the 2-yard line. And somebody better wake up pretty quick here. You give up the touchdown on the first drive of the game, then you get the ball and have a punt blocked.
I love how you phrased it. There better be a wake-up call in a hurry. Already down. Gave up the punt block. That could make it a big one.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Seattle.
Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Seahawks 14. Falcons nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
34-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down now, it's Hunt. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
I have to admit I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Falcons, nothing.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check tight. Check tight. Hey, check my.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Quinton Dunbar on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 on the Seahawks' 28-yard line.
51,
Play action. Ryan going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
Ryan's
good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Watch the curl. Watch the curls. Hey, South. Hold. Wait. Hey, check. 36. Mike, 36.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on
so after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Good. 45's the mic. 45's the mic.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete. Hits Carson out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Hey, 43's the mic. Man, I got you. Good, 4 down. 43's the mic. You ain't going nowhere. 18. 43's the mic, boy. 43.
Now Wilson on 1st down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD.
Touchdown.
So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Good. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a one-score game.
Up 2nd and 9.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Everyone, you got 4 down. 45's the mic.
Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Now here's the line. 3rd and 2.
On 1st down, Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. That catch good for only a couple. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. On 2nd down, it's Austin. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. He's given 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They run it with Carson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
43 is the mic. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hang out, bam, bam. Hey, 0, 0, 0. Motion.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. And this is a quick slant to Lockett. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Complete.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
It's our field. It's our field. Listen. It's our house. Friday. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Hey.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll try to run with Carson. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Seahawks 21. Falcons 10.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Oliver. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's able to get it up close to the 35, but hang on here. Penalty marker down. This one might be going the other way. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, alert. Mike's 50. Bring it.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here now the first carry is a Falcon for the man coming home to Georgia, Todd Gurley. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I'm coming after you. Hey, express. Check back 27. Man, I got you.
From the gun, Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Hunt. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It was Jamal Adams up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
36.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
I'm on. I smell fear in that offense. Check. I smell fear in that offense.
They go play action with Ryan. He's got his man on the crossing route. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go.
They run. It's Gurley. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. This defense, of course, well aware of what Todd Gurley can do from his days in the NFC West. They had to game plan ways to stop him for 5 years as a member of the St. Louis and then later the L.A. Rams.
Mike 54. Mike, hey, check. All right, T, let's all right, T.
From the 25 on second down, Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And it's third down.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Mike 36.
Here's Ryan to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
switch. 14. Mike, 45.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
Greg Olsen was a big-time pickup for the Seattle Seahawks in the offseason. Spent the last 9 seasons with Carolina as an all-pro, Pro Bowl tight end, and did the same thing before that with the Chicago Bears. Now he moves to the Northwest and gives Russell Wilson a big-time target in the middle of the field.
Check 50. Check safety. 36 power. Check nickel.
On second down now, it's Carson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
He's taken down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On the carry here, it's Austin. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by Clay Matthews. No doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
Hey, you're on a touch 50. Undercross.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
14. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field.
And the blitz does come. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
To Philip Dorsett.
Philip Dorsett there to make the grab. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Little work still to do, though.
25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Mike 27. Hey, let's get some penetration.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
39.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, This intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Blue 80, 20. 21. Watch 20.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Now Hunt. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11.
On second and 11 now. Ryan. And he slings one that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Falcons on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is third and 11.
Mike 36.
Ryan. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They're going on fourth down. It's Ryan. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
By the Seahawks.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
At the 37-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Here's second and 5 now from the 37.
45, Mike, 45. Watch the run.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
With a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for third and 3. They'll run with Austin. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 4 there and gives them a new set of downs. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10.
Big series right here, so we got to step it up. 45.
Out of the backfield, it's Austin. And some room to maneuver. Tavon Austin, he's going to go. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
25, check 25, check 25. Check 3, check 3. Under 10, under 10, 10.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tavon Austin taking it in. So the victory here for Seattle. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football, where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you.